ဆိုလို့အေးမိုးဟင်းကားတို့ဘာလို့အခု
Hello.
Hello.
Yes. Good morning, everyone.
Morning, Chair.
Is everything fine with you?
Yes, it's great. But
Okay.
I really like sleepy sometimes.
Okay. It's really good. It's really great for you, but for my place, electricity, how should I say, electricity department already announced that they will cut off the electricity from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. today.
Oh, it's really nice.
Yes, it's really worked out. Okay, I'm sorry. I just want to show my beautiful face to you, but I couldn't today. I'm sorry. Maybe I hope tomorrow.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Okay. Thank you, Jasmine, for your logo. Your logo said that okay ba. Uh-huh. So how about your homework? Let me check your homework first. I saw some of you have already submitted, but I'm afraid some may not, right?
Sure, I sent it in your private chat. Yes, I think today after the previous day.
Okay.
Not in the group.
Jimmy in the group here. Yeah, I saw some of you, but did you send it to me privacy or only just in this group?
So I sent it my one is just sent it in your private group, private chat.
Private chat, okay. Yeah, here I saw you. Okay, thanks for your highlight. Then next one is Rachel. Okay. Then next is Ming Rock. Yes, thank you. And then next one, you, yeah. A point. Kanya Sue. Indra. Akka, right? And then KK. Yes, that's it. Yeah, 9 tower up. Summary, okay. This one is Kaimya Monjo. Yep. So how about others? I saw the hot soul here. Just a good friend. Okay. Okay. Is anyone who haven't done your homework? Hello? Hello? Is anyone who has done your homework?
Okay, I was absent on Tuesday or that day.
Okay, you were absent on that day, right? So didn't you check in the Bible group?
I didn't check.
Okay. So next time if you're absent, you better check the Bible group because your friends, okay, one of your friends would upload it about, what's your homework, right?
Yes, sure.
Yeah. So how about others? Don't come by. Hello? So you mean that you all have 10?
Hello 謝石單ခေါ်你嚟。
Yes. Where are you?
石冇歡話對石ခဏ嚟嘅，一半嘅嚟。
Well, when will you send it to me?
石ခဏ嘅啱啲嚟石一半嘅嚟。
Okay. So how about Swan? Hello, Swan, are you there? Yes. What's your homework?
I've done it. I just haven't sent it yet.
Oh my God, why you haven't sent it to me?
Hold on. Let me.
Okay. If you're done to your homework next time, you better send it to me first, okay? Okay, so now let's start the class. And then can I know the page number? Where did we finish last week?
91.
Okay, 91. I think I gave you homework page number 91, number 3. Is it done?
Yes, number 3, 5, 6, 7.
Okay, great. 3, 5, 6, 7. Thank you. So now let's discuss to check about it. Number 1, you have to match. Number 3, you have to match the words to their definition. Number 1, launched. Okay. Oh, sorry, launched. We have to pronounce launched. Okay. So what would be the answer for launched?
Make a product available for the first time.
Okay. Yes. Is anyone who has different answer from Myanmar? Susan?
No, the same.
Okay, thank you. So how about number 2, summarized?
Summarize is A.
Yes, of course.
Describe
Yeah.
the
Describe the
main facts
main
of
facets or the idea.
Okay, thank you. Great. Number 3, proudest.
D. Happiest because of
Happiness
something
because
you
of
have
something you
achieved.
have achieved.
You have achieved. Okay, inspired.
Having the quality that you expected a particular type of the person to have. E.
E. Okay, so is anyone who has different answer from Susan?
I wrote like J.
J. Okay, subject that are not connected with science. I think it is. Yeah, sorry, it is not. It is not appropriate one for inspire.
And I wrote it as G.
G.
I think G.
Oh, G. Make someone feel they want to do something. Ah, yeah, and can do it. Yeah, that is more appropriate one. So E answer will be number 5. Is that correct?
Yes.
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 Okay, stereotypical is having the quality that you expect a particular type of person to have. Okay, so 4 answer is G and the 5 answer is E. Okay, so how about 6? Not.
I. Someone, especially a boy or man who was not questionable and who is interested in the board.
I.
I.
Okay, I, right, okay. And then number 7, genuous. Genuous.
H. H. Someone who is extremely intelligent or good at doing something.
Okay, is there anyone who has different answer?
No. J.
Okay, thank you. So number 8, the humanities.
J. Subjects that are not connected with the science.
Such as history and languages. Okay, how about others? You've got the same answer with Susan?
I also think like that.
Okay, yes. How about others?
Yeah, I have the same answer.
Okay, great, thank you. So number 9, investing.
And when it is C. Give money to the businesses usually in order to have a profit.
Profit, yes. Take risk.
Do something of which may not be the successful
which
and
may
then
not
maybe
be successful and may even be
dangerous.
Okay, yes. Thank you. But after you have already known the meaning of these words, you better practice to use it yourself, right? Only just don't keep the words only just in the book, right? Okay, so and then next one is number 5. Am I right?
Yes, yes.
Okay, you have to find this expression in the newspaper story about Nick's Alosio. Okay, at 15, at university, at school, and the news. Right, so how about at 15? Where did you see that phrase?
Like the first paragraph, like number 5 sentence, like at 15, like he launched an iPhone app called something.
Okay. First paragraph, if we count the lines, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th line, right?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. So next one, at university.
Fourth paragraph, that line.
Paragraph 1, 2, 3, 4th paragraph. Yeah, line number
That line.
is
That.
3rd, 4th one. Let me see. I think that is 5th.
It's fit, actually.
Yeah, I think so, because it was the proudest moment for me is the 2nd paragraph, right? So his mother is 3rd one. Nick is Zen's stereotypical is 4th one. So he enjoys 5th one. Okay, so 5th paragraph, line number 3. Am I right?
Yeah, yes, exactly.
Okay. So philosophy at university. Thank you. So next one at school.
School at school is like also like the thought one, like I'm studying the Chinese celebrations at school.
How about others?
Beside the sentence.
Fifth paragraph, fifth sentence.
Okay, great. Fifth
Yeah.
paragraph, fifth sentence. Thank you. And then in the news.
He feels that young people are interested in news. Is it
So
word?
can you
Oh,
tell
the
us?
last paragraph, like what is the summarize in that one, like one, two, four, maybe, yeah, maybe four paragraph.
You mean that the last paragraph?
Yeah, I mean that four, yeah, four sentence. Four sentence.
Fourth sentence? You mean the last paragraph or the fifth paragraph?
The last one, like what,
The last
what is
one.
that one?
What's he going
What
to
is
do?
summary? That's one.
Oh, the last one. Okay.
Yeah, I mean that one.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, okay. In the news. Yes. Thank you. And then next one is on his computer.
And like that paragraph, actually the last sentence. Like I remember he created 3Ds on his computer as a 10 years old.
Okay. Is there anyone who hasn't found out? No? Everybody got it right? Jasmine?
Yeah, it's right. All right.
Oh, okay. Yes. Thank you. So now let's move on to number 6. You have to complete these sentences with the correct preposition.
So
And
where's
yep.
in the news? I didn't find. I didn't find.
In the news. Okay. Can someone retell the where is in the news phrase?
With what? I need that news.
In the news, your friend hasn't found out in the news.
Oh.
As a news paragraph.
In the news.
The last paragraph.
The last paragraph, like what is the summary? And then in that paragraph, you can find the like four sentences.
Fourth
Oh yes, I
sentence.
found. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. So now let's move on to number 6. Nick is still blank school. Okay, Nick is still at school.
Still at school.
School.
Okay, number 2, the moment.
At the moment.
At the moment.
At the moment, yeah.
At the moment, this
is a brilliant app.
In my opinion.
In my opinion.
In my opinion. In my opinion.
Of course, in my opinion. He has Nick been
On TV.
On TV.
on TV, right? He looks quite young.
In the
Photo.
In the photo.
Okay.
In the
He
photo.
likes being
In control of what you're doing.
okay, in control of what he's doing. He doesn't want a job.
At computer programming.
At computer programming.
Yes, you can read news stories.
On your phone.
On your phone.
Okay, I read the story.
On the internet.
On the internet.
Okay, on the internet. He lives
At home. At home. His
parents and his young brother.
Okay, great. He lives at home with his brothers, with his parents and his younger brother. Okay, thank you.
And that was like number 1. Like Nick is still in school.
Nick is still in school. Yes. Okay,
Yeah.
so how about others? Do you want to discuss about that answer? Okay, let's see.
We normally use the like AGS for the presentation of the.
Yes, Suzanne. Okay, keep on.
I think like we use it normally at school, like.
Okay, but you know, I want to share you is that you must know difference between in and at, right? If you say Nick is still in school, it means that Nick is only just in the school building. Okay, if you say Nick is still at school, it means that Nick can be anywhere around the school. Okay, maybe he can be in the school building. Maybe he can be in the yards of the school. You got it? Okay, so both of two are possible. Okay, both of these answers are possible. But one thing is you must know differences between in and at, right? So at is you don't need to mention the exact place where it's nicked, right? But if you say so in, it only just nick is only just school in the school building, okay? It's a different like that. Are you okay?
Yes.
Yeah, how about Jasmine? You got it?
Yes, Chair.
Okay, thank you. Is there any question before I go to 7?
No, Chair.
No. Okay, thank you. And then, to write this summary, I didn't teach you anything how to write this summary, but some of you wrote really interesting and your summaries is really interesting, okay? Because, when we write a summary, we have to read. We have to read the article. We have to read the passage very carefully first, right? And after that, you have to, while you are reading the paragraph, the passages, you have to think about what are the main points in the paragraph or in the passages, right? So after you know the main points in the passage, you have to note down some of the main points that you found out, right? And after that, you have to make a sentences by using those main words. Okay, this is how to write a summary, right? So don't miss up, okay? Don't make mistake, don't misunderstood with, don't misunderstand with paraphrasing. Okay, so there are two kinds of rewriting style. Rewriting means that you have to read the article, you have to read the passage, and after that you have to rewrite the summary or the paraphrasing. Okay, so paraphrasing is like you recop, like, when you write a paraphrasing, you have to rewrite the whole passage in your own words. We call that paraphrasing. But for the summary, when you are going to do the summary, you have to read the passage very carefully and you have to pick up, okay, only just main point. You have to pick up the main points, and after that you have to rewrite those main points into sentences. That is called that summary. Right? So when you are asked in the question or when you are asked by the teacher, you have to listen very carefully. You have to do summary or you have to do paraphrasing. That is very important, right? But in here, number 7, you are asked to write a summary of the news story about Nick. Okay, so this is really good to write a summary. And then, okay, here is that Nick's Simile website, exercise 1 for Nick's Simile website. Is anyone who wants to talk about your summary? Let's listen to your summaries.
Chair, can I say?
Okay, yes.
Like you made the paragraph that I wrote, right? For the homework.
Yeah, of course.
So I wrote the summary of the Nick. Nick got his first laptop, which is he designed app. When he was 12 and in the 15s, he invented the app that was used by an internet giant with $30 million. And he likes to do with the invented in the smallest company. With his app, we can easily to find out which might be interesting.
Okay, thank you. Yes, how about next?
Can I?
Okay, yes.
In summary, Nick is just a teenager boy who is in school. Just launched an app for iPhone user and it is used by millions of people around the world. Many people describe him or call him a genius. Moreover, he is a kind young boy that everyone might admire.
Okay, thank you. How about next?
May I go next?
Okay.
Yeah, also summary about Nick's website. So Nick was a 15 years old boy who launched an iPhone app called Summary. Nick launched that app especially for young audience who are interested in the news but don't want to read long stories. Summary will identify the key points and summarize into a short one.
Okay, thank you. How about next?
Yes, sir. Summary about Nick, a British computer programmer who launched an iPhone app called Summary, which summarized stories in news, and was downloaded by nearly a billion people when he had only 15. Nick's app had bought by an internet giant for $13 million.
Okay, thank you, KK. How about next?
Jenny.
Yes.
Nick is a teenager boy when he launched an iPhone app called Summary. This app recently bought by an internet giant for $30 million, and he was young, but he did it amazing. Everybody liked him.
Okay, thank you. Is anyone next? Hello, is anyone next? Tonto.
Yes.
Yes. Can we listen to your summary?
Okay, I guess. Summary is for young people who likes to read the news but didn't want to read the long story. It was created by Nick, but Nick is a stereotypical computer nerd. He's not arrogant or self-centered.
Okay. Thank you. So how about next? Mr. Tai, are you there?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, can we
Yeah.
listen to your summary? Okay.
Nick, a genius 15 years old, launched an app called Summary where you can save your time by just reading the summarized version. And the app has recently been bought by an internet giant for $30 million. And Nick is now looking for work to invest in small companies.
Okay. And then Swan.
Okay, sure. Let me tell you the summary of this story. Nick Delazio is a teenager. When he got his first laptop when he was 9, and he started designing apps when he was 12 and 15. He launched an app called Summary. It was recently bought by an internet giant for like $30 million. He was young, but he did it amazingly.
Okay, thank you. So who will be the last? Hello, who will be the last? Biha. Are you done?
Not yet, sir. Well,
Not
I was
yet.
upset on Tuesday.
Okay, next time please check. Okay, you better check
sure.
what your friends uploaded or what your friend posted, right? Because you,
Yes,
even though
I
you are
will check.
absent, you please try not to, how should I say, not to have a gap with the lessons. Okay.
Yes, sure.
Yeah. Thank you. And then next one is Appoint. Are you there, Appoint?
Yes, teacher.
Okay.
Nick is a teenage boy who created an iPhone app called Summary, which is an app that is summary stories in the news and was downloaded by nearly a million people. The Summary app has been successful because of his intelligent and hard work. Now he owns the 30 millions.
Okay, thank you. I think you have already sent the file. I have already sent it. Now let's go to summarizing. Please download the file and then let's do it first. Have you all found out?
Yes, teacher, like, can I request something?
What is it?
Like, can I share the screen? Because, like, so all of us can see the screen. So
Yeah,
only you
this
can
is-
see the screen.
Yeah, this is good. Okay. Thanks for your support.
It's okay.
Is there anyone who hasn't got it? Okay. So now let's start summarizing a paragraph. Oh, electricity went out. Who was that? Come by. Oh my God. Okay, so now let's start. Who want to start to read the first paragraph?
So I will be
Okay, yes.
summarizing the paragraph. A summary is a short retelling of the longer than written passage containing the author's most important ideas. Summarizing that help to improve both your the reading and the writing skills. To summarize, you must read the passage closely, finding the main ideas and the supporting ideas. Then you must briefly write down those ideas in a few sentences or a paragraph.
Okay, so BREFLY is briefly. You must briefly write down those ideas. Okay. I think, you know, the English is very simple here. Okay. So I think everybody will get it. Am I right?
Yes.
Okay, so now let's move on to next. So Susan, can you call out one of your friends' name to read the second paragraph? It's important to understand.
Okay, Rachel.
Rachel, you mean?
Rachel.
Okay. It is important to understand the difference between a summary and a paraphrase. A paraphrase is simply a rewriting of a passage in your own words. A summary, on the other hand, contains only the main idea and the supporting ideas of a passage.
Okay, thank you. So now let's go to how to summarize a paragraph. Rachel, can you call out one of your friends again?
Mimrock.
How to summarize a paragraph?
Yes.
Preview and read the paragraph closely. You probably will find that you need to read the paragraph more than one time. Make a list or outline. Determine the main idea and the supporting details of the paragraph. Make a list or outline of these ideas. Be sure to use your own words. Write a summary using your list. Write a summary of the paragraph. State the main ideas, followed by important ideas. Limit your summary to just one or two sentences. Read aloud and correct. Read the summary aloud, correcting any mistakes. A summary will be much shorter than
Paraphrase.
Okay, the pronunciation is paraphrase. Thank you, Miro. Right. So is anyone who okay, so I think Miro, can you can you ask someone to explain about the short points of how to summarize it? How to summarize a paragraph? Okay.
So basically, a summary of a paragraph, or is making like a giant, like a big paragraph and summarizing it, or making it short into like a smaller version of a paragraph.
Okay.
A summary.
Yes.
So it's like taking all the important points and putting it in a sentence, or not a sentence, a smaller version of a paragraph.
Okay, Zara? Okay. So how about Tiha?
Yes, sure.
Yeah, there are some points here, some points, okay, to note down for the summarization. And can you explain which are explained?
Before you make a summary of a paragraph, you must first paragraph carefully, and
okay,
and you must find out the important or then phrases and write them in a small paragraph. And you must need to write your own words. That's
okay.
all.
Yep. Okay, so maybe some of you have already written the summary, maybe previous school or previous classes, right? But maybe I gave these points to take for caring yourself again, right? Because when you write the summary, one important thing is you must write down the main idea. Okay, so if you're not used to it, if you're not used to write the summary, you better follow these steps what I mentioned in the Word file, right? So the first one, you have to read the paragraph very carefully, closely very carefully. And after that, you have to underline or maybe highlight the main points in the passage. Okay, after writing, after coloring, after highlighting, or after underlining, you have to write down some of the notes in your, okay, you have to write down those phrases and main points in your notebook. Okay, and after that, you have to state the main idea and then which is the most important things, and you can start to write your summary. Okay, when you write your summary, you have to work in the word limitation, what the question asked, or maybe, mostly if there are 300 words in the passage, it should be at least 100 words should be a summary. Okay, so we have to say that 1/3 of the original text. Okay, your summary must be 1/3 of the original text. That is just normal rules, right? But maybe some of the question will ask you to write with the word count. Maybe you have to write with 100 words. Okay, like, number 6, you have to write your summary in 50 words. Okay, so it depends on how many word counts. It's depending on the question. Okay. Is there any question for the steps? No? No more. Okay, so now let's go to example of the summary. There is original text, the Northern Lights. Okay, I'll give you 5 minutes to do it. Please read it yourself, and after that, you have to look for main points. And then if you're done to look for the main points, you can write down the summary. Okay, let's do it. Hello, Aga, are you okay?
这或
Yes.
is your 40 30 8 paragraph 啦
Sorry?
巴黎才
Hmm.
之前到收顾还 paragraph 嘛啦才拍嘛
Yeah. So I have already sent the file, the last file. No, not the last one. The last one is good and bad. Okay, we are not doing for that one, okay? Just only now we are doing summary in the second last one file.
oh yes I will download it
Okay, thank you. Hello, Tara, are you okay?
Sure, you mean the Gutenberg?
No, I don't mean Gutenberg. You mean the test, the test now your friends are making summary is on the summarizing file.
First one to download.
Gotcha,
The
this
download
355 pages.
Where is it? Where is it?
Sorry. Round 我呢 please 呢好而且當到陣眼人後 summary 啦，唔係
No, don't yang ngazen no don't ngazen no, that's it. Only just it has 124 words. Hello, Susan, are you there?
Yes, teacher, I already read.
Yeah, so can you keep on sharing your screen because your friend has got a problem right now.
Okay.
Okay, that one. Hi, everyone.
Yeah.
Yes.
Where's Ben?
Sorry?
Where's Ben?
You mean the meaning of ban?
Yes.
Okay. Hi, anyone? Now your friends is asking the meanings of ban.
Where's the pen?
Sorry. Yes, BAND as Ben. BAND
The
as Ben.
second
The first
sentence.
sentence. No,
The
the
second
first sentence.
Oh yeah,
first
this
sentence.
is of the first sentence as well, and the beginning of second sentence as well. Nice sky glows with bands of colors.
Like teacher, is that mean like the bands were like oil or like what depends of the colors?
Mm-hmm.
Best color 叫做 D1
Bands of color is like a colorful.
Yes.
Yeah. So the night sky glows with colorful. That's the bands of color. So I think you're done reading. Your reading's done, right? So what are the main points? Can you tell me the main points you found out?
Like the lights which is called which are called the aurora. Yeah, this
Aurora.
borealis.
Borealis.
Yes, Aurora borealis. Aurora borealis.
Yes.
Aurora borealis.
And then another one is like
Aurora. We gotta pronounce
Aurora.
Aurora borealis.
And another one is like they are not quite sure that cause storms in the ancient time people are afraid of the light.
Okay, so you found out 2 points or 3 points?
Maybe two or three.
2 or 3, okay. How about others? Hello, Jasmine?
Yes.
Yep. How about your points?
Oh, wait, let me tell you.
Okay.
That's like the night sky glow with the bands of color. That's an
Okay. And the next one?
That's a northern light, which is glow with bands of colors in the night sky. And for the other one, the scientists have been watching them from hundreds of years. They're not quite sure what causes them.
Okay.
And then they may fall in folds like a curtain drawn across the heavens. That's 3 points.
Okay. Yes. Thank you. How about Zuzu? Yes. What are the points you found out?
There the not light when the night sky glow with band of color, and they may fall in full like a curtain drawn across the heaven, and the light usually glow brighter or densely dim. They are not quite sure what causes them, and in ancient time people were afraid of the light, so they imagined that they saw a fairy dragon in the sky. That's all.
Okay. Yeah. So how about Akka?
Yes.
Yes. What are your points?
The night sky glows with bands of the colors. And the colors like pale yellow, pink, green, violet, blue, and red.
Okay.
These lights are called the aurora borealis, and
okay.
the scientists have been watching them for hundreds of years.
Yes, thank you. I miss you.
Yes, teacher.
Mhm.
The night sky glows with band of color. The light usually grow greater than suddenly dim.
Okay.
翡翠片你们天水半天，天水来眼睛。
These lights are called the aurora. How can I say?
Okay, aurora borealis.
Uh,
Yep.
Yes,
That's it?
that's all. That is teacher.
Okay, thank you. So what did you?
We heard about the lights called aurora borealis, and some people call them northern lights, and they glow at night with bands of color.
Yeah.
And in ancient times, people were afraid of them, and scientists have been watching them for hundreds of years, and they're not quite sure what causes them.
Okay, thank you. So yeah.
There are times when the night sky glows with band of colors. During this time, the sky glows with pale yellow, pink, green, violet, blue, and reds. The lights are called the aurora borealis. Some people call them the northern lights, and scientists have been watching them for hundreds of years. Some even flew clouds that the heavens were on fire.
Okay, thank you. Fangan Chunchang.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, I'll start then. The band. Wait. The lights usually grow bigger than suddenly dim. During this time, the sky grew with pale yellow, pink, green, violet, blue, and red. The lights are called aurora borealis. Some people call them the northern lights. Scientists has been watching them for hundreds of years. They're still not quite sure about them. In the ancient time, people were afraid of the lights. They imagined they saw a fairy dragon in the sky.
Okay, thank you. Now the last one. KK.
Yes.
Yes.
This passage tell us about the lights glows with pale yellow, pink, green, violet, blue, and red. We call them the northern lights. In ancient time people imagined that they saw fairy dragons or heavens were on fire.
Okay, thank you. So thank you so much for your ideas. Maybe some of you catch up the main points, but not everyone, right? So actually, the main point in this passage is the night sky glows with bands of color. Okay, so you better note down, or maybe if you can highlight it. If you're using with the laptop, you can highlight it, right? So the night sky glow with bands of color. And then, hello. Oh, okay, Susan, are you still sharing the screen or not? I'm sorry.
I'll share the screen.
Really?
Yes.
I can't see it.
Yes. Really? Wait, I will share the screen again.
Yes.
Here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you better highlight like that, right? So the night sky glow with bands of color. And then second point, actually, you don't need to mention that. If you say so, bands of color, everybody knows, everybody realizes that they are messing up with the colors, right? You don't need to mention the exact color. Only just the second point is aurora borealis. Okay, that is another name of the northern lights. Right, so second point is aurora borealis. Yeah, and then third point is scientist. Okay, scientists are not quite sure what caused them. Only just the first point is scientist. Scientist, the word scientist. Okay. So scientists, and then they are not quite sure. So we don't need they, right? They mean scientists. And also the Asian people also, ancient time people were afraid of the light. They emergent. Emergent means that they don't know the exact answer, right? So we better highlight only just ancient times people. No, only just ancient time people. No, Susan, you better highlight just ancient times people.
Oh, I see what I wrote.
Hmm.
And then people, right?
Yeah, not including in. Not including in. In is a strong word here. Okay, thank you, right? So now you have got the points there. The first point is, what is the meaning of the northern lights? Okay, the northern lights, blah, blah, the night sky glow with bands of color. And the second one is aurora borealis. Third one is scientists. And ancient time people are not quite sure what caused them. Okay, so now we have got the points. And let's make sentences. How would you make the sentences? Do you want to take time? Maybe 1 or 2 minutes? Jasmine, do you want to take time to make sentences?
What do you mean, Chair?
So now we have got some points. Okay.
Yeah.
We have got some points, and we have already showed the points there. Okay. So how would you make those points into sentences?
We call the northern light. We call the wait a minute. We call the things that glows with bunch of colors in the night sky. We call the things that glow with bunch of color in the night skies or the northern light, and it's also called aurora borealis. And the scientists are not quite sure what caused them, but some people think that because of ancient times we're afraid of lights.
Okay.
Ancient time people are afraid of light.
Yep. Thank you. So how about next?
For my opinions, like the night skies grow with the balance of their color, which is called aurora borealis. But like scientists are not quite sure of what caused them. However, like Asian peoples are really afraid of light.
Okay. Yes. And the next. Next one. So Susan, can you call out one of your friends? That would be fine.
Okay, so
Yes, the northern lights have the night sky grows with the bands of color, which is also called aurora borealis. Scientists has been searching for the aurora borealis for years, but no different answer has been found. The people were afraid of the light with the light with because they saw a very dragons in the sky.
Okay. Yes. So can you call off next?
유야고고.
Yeah.
The night sky glows with of bands, what is called aurora borealis, and their scientists have been watching them for hundreds of years. They are not quite sure what caused them. ancient time, people were afraid of the lights.
Okay. And then can you call off next? Hello, you are
Zuzu.
Zuzu.
The night sky glow with band of color, which is called aurora borealis, and scientists are not quite sure that what caused them, and each time we're afraid that.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yes. And then Zuzu, can you call off next?
Kaiminzu.
Minsu.
Yes, teacher.
Mm-hmm.
The night sky glows with band of color. The light color aurora borealis.
Borealis. Okay.
Aurora borealis. Scientists has been watching them for hundreds of years.
Mm.
People were afraid the light in science time.
Yeah.
They're not quite sure what's called them.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, teacher, that is it.
Okay. The last one. Can you call off next one?
Cam Khang Bai.
The night sky glow with band of color we call Ulula Bulele.
Okay.
Or
Yes. Yeah. Uno na bolale. Yeah. Great. Okay. Then keep on.
yes, Ulula Bulele or the northern light. Scientists are not quite sure what's called them. In ancient time, people were afraid of the light.
Mm. Okay. Thank you. Now I have already sent the summary to you. Can you check in the Vibers group? Okay, you must read the northern lights. The aurora borealis glows with bands of color in the sky. Scientists in ancient times, people are not quite sure what the reason is. Is there any question for that?
No.
No more, right? Okay. So is there any question for the summarizing? No, now you have already learned how to do summary, and then you have already practiced with me how to do it, okay? Now I want to go to paraphrasing, because if you learn comparing with paraphrasing and summary, you will know that you are doing paraphrasing or summary, right? Because some of you have already written a summarize, but it was like paraphrasing, right? So now let's go to paraphrasing tips. I would send it to you in the file. So please check your Vibers and then please download it. Are you all done? Okay. Susan, would you be fine to share your screen again? Or is anyone who can share the screen?
Teacher, I got it. Like, so I will share the screen. Okay.
Oh, okay, yes. So now let's go to the tips first. Tips. Susan, can you share this tips? No, not that one. The second one. Yes, paraphrasing tips. Okay, let's go
This one,
there.
right?
Yeah, this one, okay. So, Julia,
Yes, yeah.
okay, can you read the tips, maybe about till 4? Okay, starting with the 5 steps, and then please read to till 4.
Tell you mean 1 to 4.
Oh, okay, yes.
Mm.
From the beginning to 4.
Start your first sentence as a different part from that of the original source. Use synonymous words that mean the same thing. Change the sentence storage, e.g. from adjective to passive voice. Break the information into separate sentences.
Okay, thank you. So actually, it is not 4 state. Actually, this is not 5 steps. Okay, it must be FOU or 4 steps. Okay. So, yeah, Susan, can you retype the 5 steps into 4?
Okay.
Yeah.
For 4, right?
Okay, for your 4, right? So the 4 steps, okay, to paraphrase it, maybe straightforward. And there are 4 points. The first point is start your first sentence at a different point from the original source. Second one, use the pronunciation as synonyms. Okay, not synonym, right? You have to pronounce with synonyms. It means the similar meaning of the original words. And the second one is you have to change the sentence structure. Maybe if the original text is written in active, you must change to passive voice, right? So fourth one is you better break the information into separate sentences. Maybe sometimes some of the sentences are written in combination sentences or with the complex sentences, right? So you have to break those information into simple sentences. Okay, these are 4 steps to do paraphrasing. So now let's start the first one. Okay, and then who has to read it? Minrock.
Start your first sentence at a different point from the original source. In the example, you can see that we started by introducing the context, hearing followed by the last part of the original sentence. The expectations of creators, regulators, and users. In fact, the key pieces of the information are mentioned in a completely different order.
Okay. Everyone got understanding? Is any confusing?
No, sir.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So now number 2. Let's keep on number 2. And let's tower up.
Synonyms are words or phrases that means the same thing. Our example uses several synonyms. How can I say? The first one exposed a critical turning point, made it apparent, outpaces, rapidly as.
Yeah, rapidly.
Oh yeah, rapidly
Eclipse.
Power, immune influence.
Okay, immense
And
influence.
do I have to read the bottom too?
Yes, if you're struggling to
If
think
you're
of
struggling to denote synonyms, add T's.
treacherous.
Now the treacherous can be a
Yes.
useful tool. However, don't overdo it. It's perfectly acceptable and often necessary to use some of the same word as the original text. In this example, it would be unnecessarily confusing to use a synonyms for a word like technology.
Okay, yes. I think, the first one would be very clear, but for second one, you would see some of the example here, right? So exposes a critical turning point. It is that phrase you would see that phrase is in the original text, right? So when you change to the synonym, it changed to made in apparent, right? For the word outpaced, you better change to rapidly eclipse. For power, and it changed to immense influence, right? So if you have got some problem looking for the synonyms of the words, you have to look for that. Okay, you better use Treacherous dictionary. Maybe, okay, when you type, for example, when you type the word power, okay, power, when you want to know the synonyms of the word power, you can type power in Treacherous dictionary. Okay, so if you write like that phrase in the Google chat, and then you would see that, okay, some of the synonym words of the power. Okay, it explained like that. So now let's go to number 3. And Jasmine?
Change the sentence structure. For example, if the sentence was originally in the active voice, change it to passive. The active voice is when a sentence is led by the subject, the thing doing the action. When the object, the thing receiving the action, leads the sentence, that sentence is written in the passive voice. Technology outpaces what users, regulators, or even its creators expected. The expectations of creators, regulators, and the use have been rapidly, how to pronounce that? As eclipsed by technology. In the example, technology is the subject, the expectations of creator, regulators, and users are the object. The origin quit was written in the active voice while the phrases use the passive voice.
Okay, so this is changing the sentence structure, right? So if the sentence is written in active, you can change to passive, right? So here, technology outpaces words user, regulator, or even its creator expected. Okay, one, they change to paraphrasing the expectations of creator, regulators, and users. Okay, technology outputs change to have been rapidly eclipsed by technology, right? So you have to change the sentence structure as well, okay? Don't copy and paste in your written as well, okay? Don't copy and paste the original text into your writing. Okay, if you do copy and paste from the original text, you will lose your points, okay? You will lose your mark. So now let's go to number 4, break the information into. So how about you? Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Yes.
4-1, no? Oh.
Yeah, of course.
Break the information into per sentence. Auto-paraphrasing would usually result in a word count roughly the same as an original core. You may be able to play with the number of sentences to make the test different. In this example, one long sentence was broken into 2. The opposite could also be the case, i.e., if the original core is compressed of two sentences, you may be able to combine the information into one.
Okay. Is there anyone who is not clear for that number 4? Is everyone clear?
It's fine.
Okay. Right. So for number 4 is break the information into separate sentences, right? So I think I have already explained it. Now you know, your friends has already read it. I think you know how to do. One, you have to separate the sentences, right? Okay, so now let's go to next one. There is the test. There is a paragraph, a small paragraph. Kenyans enjoy many sports and activities. One. Okay, so now please, let's do it. Let's do paraphrasing for that passage. I give you 3 minutes. Please read it first. And after that, we will discuss how to paraphrase it. Okay?
Anisha, we have to change this one, right?
You have to read. Yeah, you better read first. And after that, you have to rewrite and paraphrasing.
Yeah.
Finally, I see face.
Finally, you see me. Okay. So, are you done? Okay. So, is there any question?
No.
No. Okay. So, can I know how would you paraphrase that passage? Zuzu, the way you look is very cute to me, okay? Does she know? Okay, so who is going to tell me, how will you do paraphrase it? Yes, thank you, Suzanne.
Okay.
Yes.
I will go.
Okay. Let's listen to you first. Who is calling the phone? Oh my god. Yes. Okay.
So my idea is like current enjoying the many kind of the sports and activities, which is like that like soccer is like one of the favorite things of the career. And also she think of that like soccer teams are very like I mean there are many soccer places in the like cities and towns. Like for example in the field like there is also have the activity which including the runnings and high jumpings are one of the popular things. And then the last one is like but like many of the current like runners are already joined in the, like races in the world around the world, and it's one of the they won the like medal in the Olympic.
Okay, thank you. So how about Point?
Hello, teacher.
Yes.
Sorry, there are a lot of noise.
Yeah, no problem. It doesn't matter.
Of the many sports, soccer is the most famous in Kenya, and many people play soccer teams in their cities and towns. Also, running and high jumping is famous too. Kenya's runners ran in the race around the world, and they bet the Olympics.
Okay, thank you. So Rachel.
Right. Okay. Kenyans love doing many sports and activities, and soccer. The most popular team sport in Kenya is soccer, and 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 many people belong to this stuff. Kenyans and Kenyans Kenyans used to participate in the soccer teams. Other activities, other popular activities are like track and like other popular track and field activities are like running and high jumping, and
Okay.
Kenyan runners Kenyan runners Kenyan runners often compete in races around the world, and they has won the best prize, which is medals in the Olympics.
Okay, yes, thank you. So the last one here. Who wanna be the last? Who wanna do?
Can I?
Yes.
In Kenya, Kenyans is the most popular team, but not only that, running and high. In Kenya, Kenyans is the most popular soccer team, but not only that, running and high jumping are also popular, and the Kenyan runners won the Olympic.
Okay. Yes. So you have to think about is how would you change the word enjoy? Okay. So for paraphrasing, changing the words is important as well, because you don't need to show yourself you are copying from the textbook, right? So you have to rewrite. You have to know is that when you do paraphrasing, you have to rewrite the sentence, and you have to change this. You have to change, the sentence structure as well, right? So, for example, instead of enjoy, okay, what would you use the word in the similar meaning of enjoy? And then next one. Yep.
I mean like prefer.
Okay, prefer. Yes, and then how about other words? Okay, so now let's look for the similar synonyms in treacherous. Okay, please type the word enjoy. Okay, enjoy in treacherous dictionary. Please go to there. Let's practice how to look for treacherous. Yeah, treacherous.
Enjoy.
Like they sell like appreciate and review in like summer, love, adore, release, did. Oh.
Okay, so many synonyms, right? Okay, so you better write, you better type, okay? You in Google, you better type enjoy in treacherous dictionary. So you would see that many synonym words in that dictionary, right? But one thing you have to be careful is even though you found out many words, okay, many synonyms of enjoy in the treacherous, but one thing you have to know is that the usage as well. Okay, even though they have a similar meaning, sometimes their usage can be different, right? So just only go to the treasurette, and after that you just pick up the words, okay? It is not appropriate, so you better check how to use them. So if the usage is similar, so you can pick up those words like that. Are you okay? Hello? Are you okay?
Yes, teacher.
Yes. Okay, so is there any question for Professor?
No.
No. Okay, so there is your homework. Do you see the file good and bad that I sent as the last before paraphrasing file? No, that's it.
This one.
No, this is a simple one. Before that
Yeah.
Before that file, after summarizing file.
In the years.
No, after summarizing.
Which one?
Good and back. Yeah, can you scroll up? Yes, in the year, yes, that one, right? In the year 1439. Okay, you have to read that passage and you have to work two words, right? The first one, you have to write a summary for that passage, and second one is paraphrasing. Okay, so you have to make sure, okay, for example, summary. Okay, if you have to write two jobs, right? The first one is summary. So and under, beneath summary title, you must write your summarizing. You must summarize the passage, right? After, next one is you have to give the title paraphrasing. Okay, and after that you have to paraphrase the passage. Is that clear?
Yes, I see, sir. That like we have to write like how about that like the word limited?
I don't want to give any word limitation for the summary, or not only summary, but also for the paraphrase. Yep. Any question, Indra? Suzu?
No.
Yeah.
No, Chair.
Okay. Are you clear that you have to write? Okay. Two words. The first one is summary. Second one is paraphrasing. Is that clear?
Yes, Chair.
Okay. So, thank you so much for today. See you tomorrow.
Yes.
Yes, teacher.
Yes, Chair. Thank
Bye,
you.
sir. Thank you very much.
Great day.
Bye.